come with it. Come on, say you want smoke, come with it. Angel, yeah, I don't fit in, I'm a stranger. Believer, I can take out all the evil. Empowerment to all my people. I can.
The cop pulled us out of the water and arrested us. Watch.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
This ain't real.
There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Wait, what?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
No, I haven't.
The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Oh, he has something to do with this. He definitely got something to do with this.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Guarantee he took all my guns, too.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Oh, there he is.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
Yeah, fuck
I
you.
understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I don't even live out here. Why you guys put me in a... Why am I in a clearing?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Anything in here?
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
I'm gonna kill you. Just letting you know
This
that.
way, Alan.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head. He locked the door behind us. Your gorilla's not here no more. I'm gonna put a bullet straight in your head. Watch.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
You're lying.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop
Can't
you.
wait to break your nose again.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
No.
You're a skeptic by nature. We both know this.
Who?
Everything can be explained logically.
He's over there hiding behind the couch. Now that I think about it, it might be him that gets killed. Because remember it says he locked the door and he watch him beg for help and Alan doesn't open the door. The manuscript was talking about that. I think it's him. I'm gonna lock him out and let him get killed. There ain't nothing to find.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Yeah, fuck you.
Come along.
I'm just
Let's
waiting for
go
the
inside.
moment I get to kill you. Oh, your big ass. Orangutan looking ass.
Here's the entrance to the office wings. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful.
What are you on?
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
You on something good over there.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Got my
please,
coffee.
Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. No.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Alan, please, this way.
Man, shut up. I'm exploring. I'm only doing this until I get to put a bullet in your head. You better chill out.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
You just want the manuscript. You probably the one that staged the kidnapping and everything to get the manuscript.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Aren't these the two from the
I
bar
hope
at the
it
beginning?
wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room. Try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Why you want me to write so bad? He's the one that charged
I'd like
of
to bash
kidnapping.
his head in with a hammer. No, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
He had a manuscript page.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay. So they had a manuscript page that...
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
Boogeyman? All the doors have been locked.
Bad dream, and you can't wake up.
Oh, hello.
What the hell are you
I've
painting?
painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
That's a lot of blackness out there. So I guess we're returning back to our room. There's nothing else for us to do. We ain't got no weapons, no guns, or anything. So
Say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
why all you guys want me to fucking write? That's all of you guys are in on this. You guys just want me to write for no.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Does the same thing sound like these guys are doing? Hey, it's a QR code. Hold up real quick. Hey, I'm scanning that real quick. Give me 1 second.
A beginning. A primordial forest. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
So when you scan it, it brings you up to something called version 3. So I guess there was 2 more in the game I missed. I just the first time I'm seeing it. Wake. Who else is here? Emerson. Emerson was what? Who was Emerson? Was he the radio guy? I swear I heard that name before. Lane. I know I heard Lane's name before. Okay, guess nothing else.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Fuck you.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hand?
I don't know.
Here's a really poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Another page.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
You should not be here, Barry. These guys are not
Well,
playing
things
any
are
games.
unraveling fast, aren't they? Nah.
Just moving downstairs.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Ooh, he knocked her ass out.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Let me out of here! Hartman, you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, I'm glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For
So
a moment,
she was
I couldn't breathe right.
What happened?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm
lawyer, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too!
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
So the FBI agent knows we're here. So these are the pictures of me. It looks like they've been stalling everything I've been going through. Oh yeah, they're on some crazy shit. But I did get an achievement for that.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge.
That's the kidnapper.
I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
I told you, they just want the manuscript. They don't care about me getting better.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no. The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. But the Fed knows we're here too, so.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Listen, Barry, I'm not playing.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Look at the smile on his face. 6 bullets.
I had to find a way out.
No flashlight. Oh, darkness is there. Oh, darkness is there too. Oh, come on. They're just adding things to the game now. Quick time events. I knew about that trophy. I knew about that trophy. I knew how to turn on
Hartman knew he
TV.
was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Until he found me. So he's just taking credit for other people's work. Damn it, he's a mooch. Damn. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I gotta get it to smash the door. I know what I'm doing. Alright, we're out of here. Light that way too.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Thank you.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Look out! Barry's a ride or die. Coming. Give me a minute. A head's made. This is not the ideal place for me to be. Oh, they're in here? That's fucking great. So I gotta be on my toes in this hedge maze. What's that? Batteries. I'll take them.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Alright. Gotta move on. Let them come. Ooh, missed me. Ooh, oh, hey, back up. Back up, damn. Shit! I bet. They came. I said let them come, and they really did come. Okay, I gotta be on my toes on this one. These guys are not playing with me. I wish I knew there's an easier way to get through this. you own a place and you have a hedge maze, you just automatically screaming out supervillain to me. Like, what normal person has a hedge maze in their where they stay at? Gotta fit in. Hear you. There we go. I was ready that time. Having that big guy show up in his head maze was fucking cheating.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
That didn't work. I hear voices. There we go. Checkpoint reach.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Oh, I've been waiting for your ass. They almost got me out there. They almost got me. He had to call birds to try to come help jump me. Oh shit! Not gonna lie, that scared me. Not gonna lie. Oh, you a sheriff? Okay. You can follow the FBI agent to your death. I need a shotgun. That's what I really need. I just need my shotgun back. We should be getting close too. There we go. That's what I was just talking about. Let's go.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
6 shots. I'll stick with the handgun until I find something big again. Ooh. Oh, okay, okay. Alan! Damn, he wouldn't dodge. He can't dodge backwards? Alright, I guess I know what I'm using my shotgun for. I can't believe I really just died twice in this same mission. I can understand dying once, but twice? Or at least I know they're coming right here. I got something for the ass. Yep. I'm out of batteries, so that's not good. And there's birds in the sky. This is terrible. Flare. Yeah, I have to do. I heard someone behind me.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Oh, damn. Barry's about to die. Damn, Barry been solid. He been rocking with us this whole time. Emil made Tom do it. There's something over here. Is that an arrow? Yep, there's a chest over there. That'll work perfectly. Oh, we got a lot of equipment. Oh, we're about to have a boss fight. They're giving me a lot of stuff. There's Barry right there.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
So Tom was here, and the psychiatrist did what he was trying to do to Alan to Tom. So that's why Tom's not here no more. Damn. We almost became another victim.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Hurry up, Barry.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Barry, you want to hurry up. It's time to dance with these boys coming to dance over here.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it.
Oh, there's multiple of the big ones.
Just hang on, Al. Oh, hey, you're on the corner. I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, there's a twig. Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Come on, Barry. Thank you. Barry, you're a lifesaver. I'll run out of stuff to use.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
That whole place got covered in darkness. Damn.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Why would you try to push them if you guys are in a car? You could have just hit the brakes. You've seen it happen.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash.
Come on,
Barry was
again?
nowhere to be seen.
No, we do not want to go down there. That's a fall. Oh, he jumped. I don't think that should count against me.